Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Zion723. First of all, Happy New Year to everybody out there just chilling, gooning around, and being fucking dope. I just wanted to drop a quick update video and just basically flesh out my plans for next year, or this year. No, sorry, excuse me. So let's get into it. Past couple of weeks I was trying to find a way that I can make as much content as possible and get to you guys. I'm probably going to start doing some some mini recordings on Sundays or something like that, get about 5 hours of recording and then post them up to you guys, break it down and all that good stuff. That way throughout the weeks, if I don't post anything, for example, like what I'm about to talk about here soon, music wise, I'll have something for you guys to at least enjoy until I get back with my regular scheduled programming, pretty much. So second of all, my stream schedule is going to have a little bit of an overhaul. So I'm going to start doing Music Mondays again. That's coming back. On Tuesdays is going to be a free game day, so I'll play whatever the fuck I really want. Wednesdays is going to be a We Win Day, which is basically, it's going to be kind of like a free game day, but hopefully if time allows or anything like that, like our daily lives allow, me and my girlfriend or me and some friends are going to try to play some co-op games together. Thursdays, Throwback Thursdays. I'm going to pick up a game that, I've played recently on the channel, or games that I enjoy from my childhood coming up, the Game Boy Advance and all that stuff. I'll probably pick a game and play on Throwback Thursdays. Friday nights are going to be Friday Night Fight Nights. I got to get back into fighting games. There's no doubt about that. All the games that I really want to play, or all the fighting games that are out right now, I don't really want to play. There's a select few, so if I can pick those up, I'm gonna definitely try to play those on Fridays. If anything, I'll play like Street Fighter 4 or maybe some Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. That's probably going to be the gist of what I play on those days until Guilty Gear Strive comes out. Then I'll be on that every Friday night. Saturday nights is another free day for me to stream whatever the hell I want, so it can be literally any music, any video games, or reacting to some stuff, or watching crazy ass videos without being copyright striked or anything with you guys. So that's what's gonna happen with that. My streams are gonna be starting around 9 p.m. Eastern time, so give it about 9:30. If I'm not up and running by 9 o'clock, definitely 9:30 is going to be the time that I'll be up. At the latest, I'll start at 10. But I want to always try to make sure that I get at least 2 good hours of streaming in. So if I start at 9, it's going to end at 11. If I start at 10, it's going to end at 12. So 2 hours of me just chilling out, playing some video games. Definitely stop by. I'll be streaming on my Twitch, which I'll link below, and this YouTube channel. I'll be streaming at both at the same time. Now, for my goal for this year as far as music goes is a little bit different from last year's. Last year's, I just wanted to make sure that I at least created something at least once a month, technically. I might come up with a couple of ideas, but you guys will never see them. And I've decided that if I want to take this thing on truly, I'm going to try to make sure that I create music or anything really, and I want to share them with you, just the ideas at the very least. So I've come up with a way to be able to do that effectively. So every month I'm going to be choosing another genre of EDM to pursue. This month being January, and the first is going to be the first month of the year is going to be future bass. I'm doing future bass this month. So all this month, I'm going to try to at least drop out 4 future bass tracks, not including the track that I dropped today. I'm going to drop 1 track on my Patreon, and then on the following week, it'll drop here on YouTube. If you check out my Patreon, you'll be able to download those, by pledging. I've got a couple of tiers going on my Patreon, and I'll get to that in a second. But I'm trying to find the genre or the style that I want to drive with people. I want to find something that I enjoy listening to, I enjoy making, but I also want you, the viewers and the listeners, to find something that you enjoy as well. So with this, it just gives me a chance to explore different avenues of music, as well as help me grow as a producer or musician or whatever you want to call this title. So every month I'm going to be choosing a different style, and then I'm going to make 2 to 4 tracks using that style. So it's going to be kind of hectic coming along. So this month is going to be future bass. By the end of the month, I'll probably find another genre to skip on to, and I'll be moving on to that. And speaking of my Patreon that I just mentioned, I have started a Patreon. I want you guys to check me out. If you want to support me, that is fine. Definitely be a pledge. I've got some goals listed on my Patreon, and I've also got 4 different tiers for you guys to enjoy. Depending on how much you pledge will determine, and I'll give you a real quick rundown on what those are. My level 1 pledge is $2 a month. You can download any of my singles that I post on my Patreon. Level 2 will be downloads of my singles, of course, but also a monthly music dump that I'm going to do. So anything that I don't release as a single that I make during the month, I'll drop it in this little folder at the end of every month, beginning of the next month, basically. So either the 30th, 31st, 29th, or on the 1st. Probably going to be on the 1st. I'm going to drop it. And that's a $5 pledge. Next level 3 is a $10 pledge. You can download any of my singles, you get the monthly music dump, and you'll also be able to acquire any albums that I released this year or any other year after that, as long as you stay pledged. You'll get that a month in advance. So if I'm releasing an album in November, you're going to get it the month before in October. And then my final pledge is a level 4 pledge, which is you get the downloads of my singles, of course, the monthly dump as well, the monthly dump, the monthly music dump as well. You'll also get the album, the same thing as level 3. You get the albums ahead of time. And then you'll have access to my making of series, where I pick one of my tracks either off my album or one of my singles, and I break down the process that I went into making that track, as well as being able to participate in monthly project polls. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to find 3 old ideas that I haven't touched in forever, and I'm going to make a poll. I'm going to give you guys like a little 30-second sample of it, or a minute sample of it, and you guys get to vote on what I work on next as far as like a big project. So it'll be a single, so you guys basically get to determine what everybody else gets to listen to. Everybody in the lower tiers gets to listen to. So definitely stop by my Patreon, at least just give it a look, give it a listen, and pass it on. Well, not really listen, but give it a look, pass it on to someone else if it's not something that you're interested in. Anything that you guys do to help me allows me to make more stuff for you guys. So it's a give situation. Everybody's getting and everybody's giving. You know what I mean? With that, I have a long-term goal. My long-term goal is for me to finish school to make music for the people. I have a very specific demographic that I'm trying to reach with my music, and that's the gamers, the nerds, the geeks. I'm not the first to do it. I know that for sure. But I'm definitely not going to be the last to do it. I want to inspire these gamers. I want to inspire anybody who listens to my music to just go for it. You know what I mean? Even if you think it sucks, someone else might like it. You know what I mean? That's not to say you don't have your own personal opinions, because if you ever dealt with any person in art, they could make 5 million drawings but only feel as though one, it actually represents what they're about. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I want to put as much stuff out there for you guys to enjoy, to help you, to just give you a different mood, give you a different outlook on life, on how music affects you or how gaming affects you. A lot of us play these games just to get away from it all. And if I like hanging out with people as well, so if you watching me play video games helps you get away from your problems or anything like that, that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? And lastly, this kind of overdone. It's been done a lot. Lastly, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. That way you know when on Wednesdays I drop my shit. I'll be dropping new music pretty much every Wednesday. That's my goal for this year, is to just drop a new track every week. So 52 tracks this year is what's gonna happen. That seems like a big number for right now, but as it gets rolling, I think I'll be good. So, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.